The latest on the crisis in Egypt. As protesters continue calling for President Mubarak to step down, the White House says if he were to leave office too soon, it might set back the country's transition to democracy. CBS News correspondent Terry McCarthy is in Cairo this morning. Terry, good morning.
Good morning, Jeff. And the protesters have called for another mass demonstration today. And although we're in the 15th day of this uprising, and some thought they might be losing energy, as you can see from behind me, the square is yet again filling up with tens of thousands of people. This morning, the demonstrators in Egypt's Tahrir Square awoke recharged by their victory last night, when their revolt that had been largely leaderless finally found its first hero, Wael Ghonim. He's a Google executive who'd been jailed for 12 days, most of that time blindfolded, for his involvement in coordinating the demonstrations on Facebook. After significant outside pressure and the intervention of a wealthy local businessman, he was released Monday evening, much to the delight of his many social network fans across Egypt and also his mother. I want to put a sign on my chest, she says, that reads, "I'm the mother of a hero." After his release, Wael Ghonim tweeted, "Freedom is a blessing that deserves fighting for." But in his first press appearance, he tried to be humble. "I am not a hero," he says. "I'm a very ordinary person. The heroes are the ones in the street." But those weary protesters are digging in for the long haul in the square. They've been organizing wash facilities in public and rigging electrical lines from utility poles to recharge their cell phones so they can keep the social networks buzzing. They received a much-needed boost from their new hero. Meanwhile, the government is trying hard to marginalize them by encouraging the rest of Cairo to return to normal. They've said the stock market, which fell nearly 20% at the beginning of the riots, will now reopen on Sunday. And they've announced a 15% pay hike for 6 million government employees. Earlier today, Vice President Omar Suleiman said on local television that the government does have a timetable for the transfer of power, but without any specifics, that's unlikely to satisfy the protesters. Jeff?
Terry McCarthy in Cairo this morning. Terry, thank you.